In this video, we will discuss about second type of operator, that is relational operator. In the last video, we had discussed about arithmetic operators and what is operator. So next type of operator is second type of operator is relational operator. Relational operators. Using relational operators, okay, as well as there are another third type of operator, logical operators. We can perform logical calculations. Okay, so these are used especially in Java programming. Okay, relational operators are used to check the relationship between two variables and to form expressions, or you can say I will show you how these expression works. Okay, so relational operators, not operations. Relation operators are used to check the relationship between the variables and to perform the expressions, or you can say test expressions. You can use these words. Okay, test expressions, one and same thing. Either you can say expression, text expression, or you can say conditions or test conditions. I will show you how to use these in the programs later on. For the time being, just remember the theoretical portion, that relational operators are used to check the relation between the variables and to perform expressions, or we can say test expression, condition, or test conditions that results in true or false value, that results in the true or false value. These expression, or you can say test expressions, when we will form, okay, how to form I will show you practically, and definitely I will show you the result in true and false value, that is a boolean value. There are only two boolean values, boolean type of value. One is true, another one is false. Remember this while typing this true word and false words, their letters should be small. Now, what type of operators are known as relational operators? Okay, for example, less than. Like less than is this less than symbol, even you have studied in mathematics, it is used to form the relation among two values, whether which value is smaller than other one. So this is the less than symbol. Even you have studied this in mathematics. This is the relational operator, less than operator. This is greater than, to check that other number is greater than, that first number is greater than the second. This is that first number is greater than the, okay. Next is less than equal to. A number is either less than or equal to. What does it mean? How will you read it? Less than or equal to. Okay, number is less than or equal to. Whether the number is, first number is less than or equal to. So this was read as less than. All these are types of relational operators. Remember this, less than or either less. Okay, it's better to read it like this, either less than or equal to. Similarly, greater than symbol followed by equal to symbol. So this is either greater or equal to. We'll show you practically what does it mean. Okay. Next is to check the equality. In mathematics you use single equal to symbol, but in Java we don't use single equal to, because single equal to is used to assign the values that I've shown you earlier, how to assign the value to the variable. So to check the equality that two numbers are equal, okay, we use double equal to. We will type equal to symbol 2 times. So this is used to check the equality. Okay, if we want to whether the two numbers are equals, this is equals relational operator or equals operator. This is double equal to. Okay, double equal to symbol is used to check the equality. I will simply say equality, or you can say equals to check the equality operator to check the equality. Next is to check the non-equality. Okay, they are not equal. We will use the sign of exclamation and followed by equal to. This is called non-equality. To check the non-equality, we use this relational operator to check what? Non-equality, that they are not equal. Not equal, to check the non-equality. We use this operator, sign of exclamation followed by equal to. To check the non-equality, we use this operator in Java programming language. So let us discuss it now practically one by one, all these operators, relational operators. And remember this, as I've told you, these all these operators, relational operators, result in Boolean value, either true or false. Let me show you practically. Let us make this a comment. I will use your / and then asterisk symbol. Okay, in the end already there is a asterisk symbol and /. So okay, this is the reason I am using only the first asterisk symbol and / and asterisk symbol. So now to treat multiple line as a comment, it is a multi-line comment. In the end, okay, I have already asterisk symbol and /. So don't get confused that I'm only typing this, because in the end the asterisk symbol and / is already typed. So this is the reason I'm typing only the beginning of the multi-line comment. Now let us discuss this. Okay, so variables are same, okay, and values are also same. Okay, so let me delete this comment and let us discuss. So here first we will use this less than symbol. Okay, so less than relation, this is a relational operator. Less than, A is less than B, so value stored in A is 15. Okay, A stores value 15. We can see here we have assigned value A in A 15 and B stores 7. So 15 is less than 7. Is it true or false? Okay, so relational, this checks whether less than symbol will check whether it is true or false. So it will result, this relational operator will result in true or Boolean value, either true or false. Okay, resultant will be, answer will be either in true or false. So 15 is less than 7 or not? It's not, so it will be false. So definitely we will get the result of Boolean value false when we will run. If we change the value, if I make this A 7, if value stored in A is 7 and value stored in B is 17, then definitely it will be true. First of all, let me show you about the false. If value stored in A is greater than the value stored in variable B, so definitely here the less than operator will result in false value. So we will click on compile a Boolean value, we'll click on close, right click on this class icon and a shortcut menu will appear, white main, click on OK, and we can see false. Why false is appearing? Because the value stored in A is the bigger one, and to check whether the value stored in A is smaller or than B or not. So since it is not smaller, so it returns false. But if we change the value like 7 in A and 15 in B, so definitely now A stores 7 and B stores 15, so 7 is less than 15 definitely. So definitely what will be printed on the output window or the terminal window? It will print true, because okay, this expression, you can say this is an expression, okay, or this relation is true. So if we run this, okay, so, and we can see here true, because value stored in A, that is 7, is less than value stored in B, that is 15. Okay, because the value here, the way the value, when this statement will execute, whatever the value A stores, that will be compared with the value stored in B. Similarly, if we check here greater than, okay, and if we make this value bigger, like 27, so 27 is greater than, now this is the greater than symbol, 27 is greater than B stores 15, so 15, so it will return true. Okay, and if we change the values, definitely it will return false. Okay, let us make it 7. So 7 is greater than B, sorry, 15. 7 is greater than 15, no. So definitely this relational operator greater than will return false value. Here what will be printed? False in this case. So if we run this code, so we can see here false. So now this A greater than B or A less than B can be used as an expression in the program, okay, to form expression, okay, that results in what? True or false value. How to use the expression in the programs I will discuss, or the test conditions, you can say. Now next is greater than or equal to. Okay, now first, so let us discuss first of all less than equal to. Now A is, here look at this value, A is less than, the value stored in A is 7 and value stored in B is 15, and when this statement, okay, output statement will execute, so it says value stored in this variable is 7, 7 is less than or equal to. So either of this should be true, either it should be less than or equal to. So yes, it is less than, it's not equal to, but it's less than, so it's true. Either one of the things should be true, either it should be less or it should be equal to B. So yes, 7 is less than 15, so what it will result? It will result in true. Only in two scenarios it will result in true, this less than equal to operator. First is when value of A is less than B or equal to B. So since 7 is less than 15, so it will result in true if we run this program, so you can see it's true. And if we value of this is, okay, if we make it 15 and 15, now this 15 is not less than 15, but 15 is equivalent to, okay, 15 or equal to. So again it will result what? True. 15 is equivalent to 15. 15 is not less than, but 15 is equivalent to 15. So either of the, okay, should be true. Now if we change it to, let us suppose 55, so 55 is less than, okay, 55 is neither less than B nor equal to B, so both are false. Okay, so definitely what will happen here? It will result in false, because 55, now A stores 55, 55 is less than 15, no. 55 is equivalent to 15, no. So what it with this relational operator less than equal to will result in false value. So if we run this code, so we can see here false. So neither it 55 is equal, okay, nor it is less than. So now similarly greater than, look at here, now we will change the sign, greater than equal to. So in this scenario, this is next relational operator that we have used, greater than equal to. So greater than, either greater than or equal to. So value stored in this variable, that is A, that is 55. 55 is greater than or equal to one of it should be true. So yes, it is true here. 55 is greater than, yes, 55 is not equal to 15, that is false, but greater. Okay, comparison among the greater values is true, so definitely what it will result, this now it will result in true value, true boolean value, remember this. So we can see here true. And for equality, same, if it is equal, let us suppose 15 plus 15, okay, sorry, 15 is equal, 15 is not greater than 15, but 15 is equivalent to 15, so again it will return true. We will click on compile and then we will run this, so you can see. So similarly, okay, we can check it out here. Okay, another like 14. 14 is not greater than, neither greater than 15 nor equivalent to 15. Okay, value of A stores 14 and B stores 15, so definitely 14 is neither greater nor equivalent, so the result we will get is obviously false. The relational operators always return boolean type of value, remember it. So you can see here this true and false are what? Boolean values. Next is equality. Okay, to check the equality, so equality in maths you have a single equal to symbol, but in Java programming we use single equal to symbol to assign the value, where double equal to symbol is used to, that two times you will press the type double equal to symbol, that is used to check what? Equality, whether A is value stored in A variable is equivalent to B or not. If it is equal, it will print true. Okay, this output statement will print true on the output window, else it will print false. So here you can see 14 is equal to or okay, or you can say equal to 15 or not. No, so definitely it will print false on the terminal window. If we run this, and you can see false, and if values are same, let us make them same. Okay, so now value stored in A is 15. 15 is equivalent to, okay, double equal to is equivalent to value stored in B is 15. Yes, it's true. So both A and B stores both same value, so it will return true. Okay, this relational operator, why we are getting true or false values only? Because all the relational operator returns boolean type of value. So if we run this code, so you can see here, and they are used to compare. We are comparing whether the values are equal, greater, okay, or greater than equal to or less than equal to make the comparison. Now next is not equal to check the non-equality. Look at here. So what is the, how does non-equality, this is the non-check operate, this is the operator, that is sign of exclamation, then okay, so we will type here sign of exclamation, then equal to. So this is the operator, relational operator, that is used to check the non-equality among the values. So now here you can see the value stored in variable A is 15, value stored in variable B is 15. 15 is not equal to 15. Is it true or false? No, it's false. 15 is equivalent to 15, so this relational operator will return it false. Why false? Because both variables hold same value and we are checking non-equality. They must be not equal, then it will return true. Okay, since they are equal, so it will return, this relational operator not equal to will return false. This will return, this relational operator will result in true value if both variables stores unequal values. Now 14 is not equal to 15, so definitely this not equal to will print, okay, because return what value, or result in value true, because value stored in A is 14 and value stored in B is 15, and both are what? If we are checking the non-equality using this operator, so A, value stored in A is not equal to B. Yes, it's not equal. 14 is not equal to 15, so this relational operator will result in true value. So it's not equal, it's true, so you can see here true. So with this we have covered up, okay, the second type of operators, that is relational operators.